Hi guys, and welcome back to TeoGamingLab. Are you thinking to try the difficult level of Manor Lord? Well, then there is a few things that you need to be aware of and that I learned the hard way during my life, and I will go through them in this video to help you start solid in the difficult level. As always, if you like my content, please drop a like and subscribe for more and share if you think that this content is useful for others. First of all, resource-wise, I have to say that um, it's incredibly difficult to start in region without the iron deposit. Generally nowadays, I take the iron rich deposit. I generally took the resources that the game give me in the normal level. In the difficult level, I want at least a minimum iron deposit. Without an iron deposit, you make the difficult level even more difficult because the army is coming and it's very difficult to get started and get the city running. By the time that the army come, you may be understaffed with the military. Second thing I've learned the hard way is that things go fast in the beginning to the difficult level. So in the normal level, you will generally look where the resources are. Maybe you put a fisherman hut here, a granary here, develop your city up here, and then maybe you have the starting village here. So the ox take a while to bring the wood to the first building, and everything is going slow. It doesn't really matter. You will succeed anyway. Not in the difficult level. I mean, in the difficult level, it doesn't matter where the resources are. You just build as close as you can in your where your starting settlement is. Make a favor to yourself. You have 50 coin in the beginning. Spend 20 for an extra ox because you will build double as fast. You need it. Another thing that you need to know in the difficult level compared to the normal level is that the approval rate is key, and the approval rate is the major difference between the normal and the difficult level, at least that I notice of. So in the normal level, in the beginning is just below the 50 and stay below 50, between 40 and 50 until you build the church. Then it start to go up, or at least this is what I experience. In the difficult level, you need to have all the basics in place. If you don't, then the approval goes lower and lower and lower and lower until it goes zero, and then people start to leave the city and convert themselves into bandit. The best way to keep your approval afloat is to please your citizens, and you do that by clicking your burgage plot and see what the citizen need. You need to build the well, you need to build the woodcutter's lodge, you need to build 1, 2 sources of food, and you need to build the tannery or any kind of clothing stall supply. Once you build those, you guarantee that the approval rate will stay not too low for a while. Then, along with the game, other needs come through. The church is one of the main one. So at a certain point, your citizen will tell you that they need a church. And in the normal level, the rate of dissatisfaction for a church missing stay constant, more or less. But here it drops. I mean, when you start seeing this, that your citizens get a little bit unhappy, because they don't have the church, then it's gonna be larger and larger and larger, and your approval will be lower and lower. You need to build the church when your citizens tell you to. Otherwise, you are basically fucked. If you evolve your Burgess Law level 1 to Burgess Law level 2, then you have another problem, because the other major thing that affects your approval rate is the entertainment. So basically, at a certain point, when you create the first Burgess Law level 2, your citizen will tell, I'm a little bit thirsty. uh, I need a beer. And in the beginning is a little thing you don't care so much, but then it's like the church, it become bigger and bigger and bigger until it's unmanageable. So you need to build the tower supply decently soon. I mean, when you create the Bergesplot level 2 and find a way to either produce the beer or import the malt. So you need to create some sort of sustainable economy to import malt. And you say malt is very expensive, I cannot do it. Well, you don't need to import 10 malts. I mean, you need to import two or three every now and then, because in the beginning, the Bergesplot level 2 are two, three, just to unlock the first development point. But seriously, make a favor to yourself and find a way to import two, 3 months every now and then, and make sure that you produce the beer. Otherwise, I mean, it's hopeless. Last thing that I noticed is the military. So it's not the troops of your enemies are not more difficult than in the normal level. I mean, the first riders are two troops of 18 members each. Then the second one are four of 18 member each, so more or less like the normal level. When Ildebol attack you, they have four complete militia plus one retinue troops and one what it is mercenary or rider half troop with 18 members. So not very difficult, not very much more difficult compared to the normal level. However, it's much more difficult to build the militia. This is why I'm saying I would like to have the deep mine of the iron ore. Because in this way I can build the military with no problem and then face the opponents without major issue. And then I suppose they will stay at that level. But if you don't start with the iron deposit in your region, or if you don't put up a quite good economy day one, then you may have difficulties because I mean they will attack you and you will lose the city. So those are the things that I have noticed in the difficult level compared to the normal one. I yet need to check the fields when you cultivate them, if there is any drought that affect the production. And I really need to go deep into the city with very many family. But to get you started, surviving the first winter and surviving the first attack of the enemy, this should suffice also to create a basic economy for your city. Then when you are more advanced in the game, or if you have been more advanced in the game, let me know what you think in the comment. And with that said, if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe for more, and I wish you a great day. Bye, guys.